Alright guys, welcome. So we're going to revisit this PSVR 1 title, Stunt Kite Masters. You know, I got quite a bit of grief when I originally did a video on this. Geez, probably been a couple years now. Simply because I really liked it. There isn't a whole lot, you know, to this. It's flying a kite. But if you've ever flown a kite at a beach, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Especially one of these cool stunt kites. So this video is basically just going to give a little bit of insight as to the graphics, controls, and fun factor to determine whether or not you should revisit this game at some point. So anyway, let's do it. Alright, so if you've ever flown a kite before, to get it off the ground, you just pull back. It's like that. I mean, it controls like a stunt kite. You pull on one arm, pull back on the other arm, and you can do these loops, kind of do some tricks. Kind of make it go right next to the ground. And then pull back. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, and you really have to watch the wind too. You go too far one direction, then obviously you get out of the wind and then it falls down. Okay, so there are a couple modes in this game, so let's go ahead and crash and let's check out some of the new modes. Alright, so from a game mode perspective, you have Kite Snake. So basically the longer you go, the longer the tail becomes, and you try just to last as long as you can without breaking the tail off. Outrun, you've got some planes that chase the kite, so you gotta try to outmaneuver and outrun those planes. And then there's a custom mode, and I haven't played that before, so let's go ahead and try Outrun. So we're on a mountaintop, so there's a countdown. The music will get louder and louder as, you know, the longer you last. So, you know, again, it's pretty basic, but it controls rather well. So, from a graphics perspective, you know, you see it. It's pretty basic. The graphics aren't real muddy. You know, they're respectable. They're pretty much what you would expect. You know, you're standing in one spot. You know, yes, because it isn't a really rendered 3D environment where you can walk around and move around. You'd expect it to be a little bit more detailed, but you know, I think this game is more about how it plays and how it feels. And again, I think the developers did a really good job. As far as the controls are concerned, like I said, feels really good. Even though you have to use the Move controllers just simply because of the hardware that this is on, I think it feels rather good. It's not confusing, you know, it's, as you can see, move my hands, the handles move right with me. You know, there's no tracking issues. I'm not very good at this, clearly. Kite Snake. Collect stars to increase the length of the kite's tail. Alright, so the challenge on this is not cutting your own tail. So you have to really watch, and you can't turn too sharp, or else you'll cut your tail and then you fail. Or you can't hit the ground, or an obstacle. In this case, the mountain. But this is odd, you know. This is strangely relaxing. You know, you're not. It's kind of just a stress-free. Collect the stars, fly the kite, rinse and repeat. I don't know. Again, my opinion hasn't changed much. I still like the game. You know, last time I played it, there was only one location, the beach. So it's kind of cool that there's a couple new locations. Let's see, I cut my tail. All right. Well, that's that mode. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. That's Stunt Kite Masters for PSVR 1. So on to the scores. Graphics, we're gonna give this a 4. Controls, all things considered, we'll give this a 5. Controls well. There's nothing broken. And from the fun factor, again, if this is what you're looking for, a kite simulator, you know, you're gonna get more enjoyment out of it if, you know, unless you're looking for like a shooter or something like that. So for me, I'll say fun factor on this is about a 3, just simply because of the depth. It's fairly shallow. So there you have it. Thanks again. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and hit that bell notification, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next go round. See ya.